Hi everyone, I'm Cendril along with my friend V.
Hi, Internet.
Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII.
Yay.
As we just got done blowing up a reactor, hooray! Nope, can't go that way.
Yeah. That'd be cool to just go somewhere and fire off a few rounds.
It's just to clear the place out.
Yep.
Barrett, so classy. Alright everyone, you'll give me a second. Yes, that's gonna cut the video and sound, I know. As we continue to work with the sound effects, and there goes the SFX again.
Yep.
Oh!
Finicky.
Oh, the sound effects have been real finicky, everyone. Because we'll leave here and then we'll go back into the menu. And then as you can hear, it gets really loud again. We do not know the cause of this, but we're gonna move on.
It's still an improvement from the original.
It is an improvement. Okay, go on ahead. Just having the option is nice. Papa! Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? I don't know. Did we fight with Barrett?
With Barrett or against Barrett?
Like, you know, did you argue with Barrett? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights since you were little. I was worried. Look, it's the real main character. That's my opinion. Do you go Tifa or do you go Tifa? No, really, I always wondered like how to pronounce her name because I've heard it both ways.
Me too. When I was younger, I pronounced it Tifa, but as I heard it more and more, I went Tifa.
See, I always went Tifa because like I would think T like the music note. Like
Yeah.
like, you know, do re mi, you know, T. That's how I always do it. Either way, will probably hear it both ways. Is it the real main character? No, not really, but she's probably my favorite Final Fantasy VII character. If you include everything, maybe not in this game. In this game, she's probably second. But when you include all the Final Fantasy stuff, like Final Fantasy VII stuff and other appearances, she's probably my favorite.
I really dig Kate Sith.
Oh, you're a Kate Sith guy?
It has a weird, not the body, but the person controlling. It's more interesting to me than a lot of characters.
We'll get to that, everyone. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Then you can talk to everybody. None like the first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? Nah, no thanks. You tell me you're too good to drink with me? Yes. Don't act big-headed just because you were in Soldier. You all know that's how Cloud would act. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. When you try to leave, this happens. Good reflexes out of Cloud. Papa, welcome home.
His legs crossed.
I'm not sure, actually. That's a good question. I don't know if he has his legs crossed or if he's just like just sitting on the table.
Oh, we know he has a feminine side.
Are you alright, Barrett? Are you alright, Barrett? Sorry, I didn't see who was talking. Great! Get in here, fools! We're starting the meeting! Now that would be really cool. I would like to have like an arcade machine and then have it be like a secret passageway down. I would think we could talk to Tifa. Yeah, we can.
Yep.
Can right now.
This is one of the first conversations you can have that affects
Something.
anything later in the plot.
Yeah, that affects something. We'll get to that later. Affects something.
Try it.
How about something to drink? Oh man, I should have re-looked all of this up because I know how I want it to go.
I know which one are you trying to go.
This one.
If you say that, she doesn't get any points.
I don't feel like it, or give me something hard.
If you say give me something hard, it gives points to her affection towards you.
Okay. Just a minute. I'll make one for you. This will make so much sense like 30 episodes from now, everyone. Just go with us on this. It'll be a while. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. It's with you all of a sudden. Job wasn't even tough. I guess not. You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry. Once I get that money, I'm out of here. That's right, that way you can actually talk. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah. Why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess. And that's that conversation. Alright, well, let's do as Tifa asked and get our pay from Barrett.
Yep.
Nice little base they have going on here. Today, the number one
secret hideout.
It is. Today, the number one reactor was bombed. The terrorist group Avalanche has claimed responsibility for the bombing. It is expected that Avalanche will continue its reign of terror. Citizens of Midgard, there is no need to fear. I have immediately mobilized Soldier to protect our citizenry against the senseless violence. Thank you and good night. Yo, Cloud, something I wanted to ask you. Anyone from Soldier fighting us today? No. None. I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. I want you all to keep this in mind. Just keep that in mind. Don't go thinking you're so bad just because you were in Soldier. Again, this will come into play like 40 episodes from now, but I always liked that. Just because Theron looks like he's just gonna go through the screen.
Fourth wall.
Oh, it'd been hilarious if he like actually broke the screen and then it just like fixed itself. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. Don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money.
Gets all up in his face.
Yeah, he does. He just gets all up in there, like, not scared at all. Wait, Cloud! Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Okay. That conversation was lovely. Try to leave again. Listen, Cloud. I'm asking you. Please join us. Sorry, Tifa. Planet is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, You're really leaving? You're just gonna walk? You're just going to walk right out, ignoring your childhood friend? What?
Another one.
Yeah. It's sorry, I believe.
That gives you nothing.
Really?
Yep.
How can you say
the
that?
other gives you +5.
Okay. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago.
You know, I think we actually missed a couple of those choices.
Look, the well. What if you, You can talk with additional people and stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
No, there's a conversation with Jesse on the train home. And depending on what you say, you either get nothing or
oh yeah, I wasn't.
Points for Tifa.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it then. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. Young Cloud. I'm probably not going to get high-pitched enough for this. Sorry I'm late. So this would be fun if you all can't understand if you've been around the channel. This is going to be much more of a laid-back Let's Play compared to my other ones. This is going to be fun. Have my friend along here with me.
Yep. Voluntarily, I might add.
And this will just be more fun. I'll still go over stuff like usual, but this will be just more laid back in general, which should be fun for all of you.
I hope so.
We hope so. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgard. Wow, there's a little bit of an echo. I apologize, everyone. I don't know what's with that. I can hear it now, just barely. It may have been happening before. You'll also get behind-the-scenes footage with this Let's Play. How about that?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like we're talking right now. This just is going to count as, like, behind-the-scenes.
Director's commentary.
Yeah, director's commentary, which I kind of sort of don't do. Well, I do more than I give myself credit for. Explaining things. Anyway. All the boys are leaving town. I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? Isn't it hard to join Soldier? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh? If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. Because she really needs rescuing. You'll see that probably this episode. You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous. so I can't keep our promise.
But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you've got to keep your promise.
Wait a sec, big time soldier. Promise is a promise. Here.
Notice he threw that with his gun arm.
He did throw that with his gun arm. I wasn't going to say anything. Receive Barrett's stash. 1500 gil. The standard currency for Final Fantasy. I'll end up calling it cash, gold, all kinds of things throughout the LP. This is my pay. Don't make me laugh.
What? Then you'll...
You got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What?
It's okay. It's okay. We're really hurting for help, right?
That money's for Marlene's schooling. 2,000.
Thanks, Cloud.
Don't worry, Barrett. We'll just level a couple alls and sell them. All the money you'll ever need.
Alright, so a few things. One, yeah, Barrett did throw that with this gun hand. So, fun little thing there. And... two... the whole Tifa needs, rescuing the promise thing, they actually get into that a little bit. I don't know why I went back in here. It seems like every time I'm going to go into the screen, the sound effect is going to cut off. I'll try fixing it, everyone, I promise.
I'm kind of fine with it.
That's also true. The sound effects of this game are really... like, it was so obnoxious without being able to lower or up the sound effects. Sound effects of this game were really high. Nah.
They're usually okay at the start.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll work on it, everybody. It did patch today, I saw, so maybe something there screwed stuff up.
Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well?
Bear Story kept me up. Next to you, who wouldn't? That's that the right answer? I think it'd be the right answer.
Yeah, if you go Barrett snoring,
Barrett gets point. Okay. We'll just say points. We'll just say points for now. And trust us, everybody. He's gonna be kind of like my guide. He's gonna help me because, well, I'm the one playing. V's gonna help me. And on technical things like this, just so we can change some stuff up about the game. Again, all of this will make sense like 50 episodes from now.
I don't know what you mean. I'm going this time.
Yep. Our target is the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud, for the next mission, got something I want to ask you. I really don't know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia we found. Just teach me to use it. Okay, I'll explain. I'll let the game do the tutorial, and then I'll fill in some stuff. Sure, I'll explain how materia works. Screw it, this is tutorial voice, so I'm going to do it, not Cloud. First, access the menu. Like we have now. Press menu to bring up the menu, of course. Like this. And I'm actually not controlling it everywhere, I'm just controlling the next part. Select each menu by using OK. If you want to leave the menu, just push cancel. This is probably your first time going into the menu too, unless you equip the gun on Barrett. Not that you need to. Now that you're in this menu, select the materia submenu, which now unlocks. That's what that blank space was. Select who you want to use it. Now look at my weapon here. Each weapon and armor has slots in it. Choose which slot you want to put materia in. Now, select the materia you want to use. This is curative materia. If you want to know what its effect is, line the cursor up with the check in the menu and push the OK button. It's just like selecting battle commands. Just line the cursor up to magic. You can see the available magic has increased. Now you can use new magic, Cure. And that's all there is to equipping materia. See? Wasn't that tough? It's really not. When you want to remove any materia, it's easy as pointing to the slot, pushing menu. There's just one thing you have to be careful of. Whenever you equip materia, your situation changes. What he means by that is your stats. Parts of you may become stronger, while others get weaker. So if we look at Restore, while the tutorial is open, where it says Equip Effect, that's how your stats are going to change. So, when a character equips Restore, they get -1 strength, but +1 magic, -2% max HP, but +2% maximum MP. Different materia will have different effects when you equip them. Normally, when you equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. So, materia is kind of a double-edged sword. On the left side of the screen, you can see the materia's effect on you. But try out various things. Push cancel to exit the submenu. Okay, that's about it. By the way, we are in 7th Heaven. That's the name of the bar. I'll give you some advanced tips later. Or I could give you advanced tips right now. Bleed! What's this? Wasn't that tough crap? I don't get it. You just handle the materia, Cloud. And we now have access to the materia system, so we can go equip.
Cloud, I get a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck.
So let's go over a few other things with the materia system now. Tifa's leather glove has 1, and Barrett's assault gun has 2. The restore materia gives the player access to, well, some of my favorite spells ever. If you look at my avatar, it's the White Mage Robe. It gives you access to the Cure line of spells. You have Cure, Cure 2, Regen, and Cure 3 with the Restore materia. Whatever the first ability is on the list, you know. It's lit up white. As you see, there's AP 0 and next level 2,500. We've been getting AP in after battle, same way as we get EXP in cash. When a character has materia equipped, that materia will begin getting AP. Once it reaches enough AP to reach the next level, you will learn the next spell on the list. So in this example, we will learn Cure 2 next. And the star rating will go up. More on the star rating later, because that's way far away. That's how you learn additional spells. The other thing about materia is when you take it off... No. Said Cloud. It will keep its AP. So for example, Cloud has ice. Let's take ice off. It actually has some AP. And we give it to Barrett. It still has that AP. So you can give different materia to different people and not worry about it resetting. Ice gives Ice, Ice 2, and Ice 3. It's the Ice line of spells. Very basic. Straight
nomenclature too.
Say again?
Some creative names too.
Yeah, well, this is actually weird. Did they change it? I don't remember it being...
No,
Isn't this where they...
It's always been that way.
Has it always been? Oh,
Yeah.
man. Then I said something wrong in my Final Fantasy IV LP.
Well, it's really weird. I mean, this hasn't been that way. Like, the previous games had, like, Cure and Cura and Curaga.
Okay, that's what I...
This one in particular had this type of nomenclature.
Well, the older versions had this type of number system. I thought it started here where it did Cure, Cura, and Curaga. It didn't start here in 7?
The only end one is Legion.
Man, so I guess it started in 8?
8 or 9.
I think 8 had it. Anyway, oh, so they still use the ice. Okay, cool. I actually prefer that, because I'm old school. I prefer ice, ice 2, ice 3. So, there's that. We'll keep lightning and ice on Cloud, because why not? And I'm going to give Tifa the restore materia. Tifa's weapon of choice are gloves. She is actually a martial artist, which is really cool. One of the reasons she is high up on the list for me. And she's just a really cool character. She starts with the bronze bangle, the same way I think everybody does. Yeah, the same way everybody does. There it is. That's how we can switch. And that'll go to the materia. Good. And we have no accessories. Like I said, she uses gloves. Where it says growth normal, some weapons will negate materia growth. Make sure you're looking at that. Which means any materia there won't get AP. Be careful. It won't happen for a little while, but it's just something to point out now. I think that's everything. Anything to add, V?
No, not for this.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we shall move on.
Tifa's comment about the weapons man upstairs always threw me off.
Where is he? I always...
It's in one of the other buildings.
It's up there.
Big one.
Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, because you're expecting it to be there, which is weird. Here you have a weapon shop. You can buy iron bangles here. These will give... Is there a way I can look at the... Yeah, okay. Before you buy it, you can see how many slots it has. You can also see this is an upgrade for everybody. The assault gun, you already got one, so don't buy one. You can also buy grenades here. Explosive damage against one opponent. It's a usable item. Like Fangs in Final Fantasy IV and other attack items in other games. I will buy some, but let's go see the man upstairs. It's not here, it's all the way up, right?
Well, there's... I don't know.
More tutorial. This is a beginner's hall. You say you're a beginner, but your eyes say you're not. Don't mess with me. I used to be a soldier. I'll tell you how much I know. And for free, too. What do you want to know? And this is very handy. I suggest if you're new to Final Fantasy in general, or just even Final Fantasy VII, you can learn everything here. We've actually gone over a lot of this, how to save, how to heal your allies. We've talked about curative magic, weapons and armor. We've talked about how to apply materia, limit status. We know all of that, and we'll be going over it as it comes up. But if you're new, read all of these. It's a lot of great information. Received all materia. Hey, you got one right off. That was materia. Next, take this treasure chest.
Thank you.
Received ether, and you can talk to him through the treasure chest. Now listen, hidden in these treasure chests are lots of items. There are box tops, types, and bag types, so make sure you don't overlook any. Okay, he doesn't say anything else. So make sure to come into the beginner's hall even if you know everything, because... Went to the wrong menu. Good job, me.
Yeah, that materia is pretty much the most important thing you can have right now.
This is the all materia, and yes, you actually get to keep it. It's not just something, oh, we give you this for the beginner's hall, and then you don't get to keep it. No, you actually get to keep it. Let's go to Cloud. So, the all materia is I forget exactly what it's called. Not magic. Magic is green. It's a support materia?
I believe that's correct, because the yellow is...
is blue. It has a specific name. Basically, the blue color materia, which we think are support materia, will affect other things. We usually affect other materia in some way. What the all materia does is when you pair it with another materia, it gives that materia the effect to target all enemies. So remember how we use lightning and we can only target one. With the all attached on it, we can actually target all enemies. You can only do this once per battle, however. As the all effect levels up, you can do it more times per battle. Am I remembering that right?
Yes. Each star level is the amount that you can.
Correct. So when it levels up and gets 2 stars, you'll be able to cast lightning, one of the bolt spells, on all enemies that many times. So all we can do it now is just once. Very, very handy.
If I remember correctly, the 5th level is unlimited use.
It might be. That does sound right. It's very handy. Make sure you come up and pick this up. Now this gets us to the link part of the weapon. The link is important because support materia does not work unless it's linked. See how the Buster Sword has a link to it? Whereas Tifa just has one. We'll start seeing weapons that have like 2 like this that are linked and then 2 that aren't. Make sure you put your support materia in a linked slot or it won't do anything. It will just be worthless. I think we can even... There it is. If you look at the top, it says added ability all times 1. So it means you can do it 1 time, hit all enemies. This does not raise the MP cost. That's the cool thing about it.
It does, however, lower the damage if it's an attack spell. Lower the healing.
That is true. It does lower attack and healing spells. Just like other Final Fantasies where you can multicast things, it will kind of distribute the damage. So instead of doing, let's say, 120 damage to one enemy, you'll do around 40 to all enemies. It's a little more complicated than that, but it's an easy way to put it.
Yeah.
A good thing to do is to have Cure, where you can cure everybody. I want Tifa to have the Cure Materia, though, and she only has 1 slot, so meh.
Deal with it.
Yeah, we'll deal with it right now. This is the Fabled Save Point. At a save point, you can use a tent and or select save. You can also do something else there, but right now it's a secret. Even if you're wiped out, if you're saved, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little bit, but when you leave Midgar, yes, we'll be leaving Midgar eventually, you can get to the world map. You can save in, and you get to the world map. You can save anywhere you like. Remember that. This is the save point. This will be one of the most important things in this game.
Best friend.
It is your best friend. As an RPG player, it will always be your best friend. It's your save point. I'll probably see you somewhere. I'll probably see you again somewhere down the road. Yes, you will, save point. Bye. I'm a treasure chest. Beginners, make sure and keep an eye out for me. Not just beginners, everybody. But make sure you look for, you look for it. Smack, knock, knock. Help! You gotta hang in there. Your limit gauge is just starting to build. Okay, now your limit gauge is full. Go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique.
I love it.
Limit break! Punch, 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 punch! Great! So awesome, I love that. That's telling you about limit breaks, which we've already shown a little bit. We had both Cloud and Barret use theirs. You get limit gauge as you take damage, as you saw right there. When limit gauge is full, you can unleash your limit. Right now, everybody just has level 1 and only has 1. Cloud has Braver, which attacks 1 opponent. Tifa has Beat Rush, which attacks 1 opponent. Hers is a little different, we'll get to that. And Barret attacks 1 opponent with Big Shot. I think that's everything there.
Unless you want
Sorry, you faded out. What?
the flexing guys.
Yeah, I don't remember.
More tips.
Yeah, I should go back and talk to them. We'll go back and talk to them. This is a slum, so don't think you can stay for free. What are you gonna do? Does just sitting in the bed make you sleepy? This is basically a inn, you could say. Nah, I'm fine. Tough guy, huh? You better sleep when you can. You better save when you can. That's the trick to being tough. Remember that, old dude. Gee, thanks. That is actually really sound advice. But everybody should be fine, yeah. And that's everything here. And Cloud's apparently too awesome, he just jumps down. Can't even take the ladder down. Oh, we already talked to this guy. Da-da-da. What do you want to know? That's all. Oh, I have to actually go all the way down? Really? You can go up here and talk to these guys. Hey, soldier, tell us about battles. We'll even pay you. I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. What do you want to know? These will tell you about everything you know about battle. About the active time battle, about the time gauge, numbers on the screen, how to change and defend, which I've already gone over, how to escape. I need to remember what buttons there are, what buttons the escape command is. Page up and page down. I don't know what that's set to on here.
On the original PlayStation controller, it was L1 and R1.
L1 and R1, okay. Good, good. About the gauges, I've already gone over that. Statuses, you can have regen, attack up, attack down, defense up, defense down, etc., etc., etc. It's standard fare, honestly. Poison, paralyzation, things like that. We'll go into them in more detail when we actually get them. Elementals, robots are weak to lightning. Fire enemies are weak to ice. It's elements. About the help command, and that's all the time I have for you. Do they all talk the same thing? I think they do, right? Yeah. Doesn't matter who you talk to. That's all the time I have for you. Good. And that's everything here at the beginner's hall. Come on, save point. Quit bouncing around. I need to actually use you. As we get through all of that, save here. And I'm going to end this episode here. So, thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. We had a lot of fun. For V.
Yep. Bye.
I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.